I might not know it all, but I know what I done been through.
You say you deserve it?
So this podcast started off as an audio journal to my son and daughter, because I'm not always around, but I still want to instill wisdom and insight into them. And it's crazy because a lot of us parents, you know, we got to make these ends meet. So we always at work, but we can't allow social media and TV to raise our kids. We got to be there for them. And this is my purpose, my way. So kids, don't think it's lame. It's not. Stop being influenced by the wrong thing. You got to understand God got you. You run to him when you hurt, don't it? That's the kids and parents. Hey, well, Flight 318, let's take off. Y'all come ride with me. Fly with me. Let's take a little journey down Retrospective Avenue. I'm Shreveport's very own best kept secret. You niggas should get with this and peep it. I underwent a lot, so I had to fall back from some people. Way back, why? Cause it be your own attorney. So I went and got my own, now I'm recording all this. Yeah. Fly women on fitness shit, big booties with matching tits. They all exist, yeah, my real life is the shit. I wish I could view the stars, babe. You wouldn't believe it if I told you, a nigga had to show you. But now it's game over, or until I see Jehovah. I'm out this bitch, Hey, I love me so much, but I love y'all so much more. Welcome. This is the Kids Go Get Your Parents podcast, because I ain't doing nothing but kicking game and giving y'all pleasure by doing it. Make sure y'all go check out my Instagram and Facebook. Facebook is Jason Jannard Gibson III, parentheses got J Bird. The Instagram is King_Jason_Jannard. Y'all make sure y'all go follow. With no further ado, let's talk about some shit. Oh yeah, eating sunflower seeds. So I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. Somebody say try sunflower seeds, but this shit's fucking my lips up. Got them curling. You see how the wrinkles? Oh damn start on here, y'all. Man. I just don't like having an addictive nature about myself. I gotta work on that. But anyway, when I say shit like faggot, nigga, bitch, pussy ass, fuck ass, hoe ass, bitch ass, fuck boy ass, my son love when I do that shit. That's for you, Cam. But when I say things like that, I'm not talking about a particular skin complexion or gender. I'm talking about a fucking mentality. Cause you got bitch ass, fuck ass, pussy ass, hoe ass, faggot ass, shiest ass, slut ass, hoe ass, bitch ass, stank ass, flaming noodle eating ass. You got that type of mentality in every so-called skin complexion on the face of this planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? So I have to give a disclaimer for everybody, and I'm not gonna say this shit more than once. This is all just episode 1. So for further uploads, when I speak on these terms or these words, and I say this little phrase right here, if you're not sure what I mean by that, refer yourself back to episode 1. Then that's what it is. I'm explaining all this shit now. I have no problem with the gay community. We got bigger wars to fight than what somebody does and choose to do with their sexual preference. I know some great-hearted homosexuals, both male and female gender. That ain't got shit to do with sorry-ass bitches and sorry-ass niggas who love them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something. If you allow me the time and you really listen and comprehend what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You'll see that my purpose is to reach these kids, because it's no one's fault that we're in the condition that we're in. Let's be real. We was born in a greedy society, the Western civilizations, dating all the way back to the 16th century. But it's been bad times way before that. You know, we can go to ancient Egyptian and speak of what the ancient Egyptian proverb in history says. You know, where we come from natural forces, and I'm speaking about us human race. We come from natural forces, Nunet and Nun, which was water. Water was the first force to come and it was named Nunet, being the female, and Nun being the male, that our ancestors, and it really was before ancient Egypt, it was going back to Kemet, KMT, what we know is Kemet, and we're not really sure if that's the name, but it is historical facts showing that the Egyptians and Kemet used to war. So even further than ancient Egypt, you got Kemet, and what our ancestors believe is we came from natural forces, you did? And the first was water, like I said, Nunet and Nun, and what we believe in our ancient history, that you always put the woman first, you know, and that's what men should do. These times are so fucked up. But see, I can't just throw, you know, like a person who forces, you only go for what you are. That's why some people can tune in to love and hip hop and shit like that, and Real House, Real Hoes or Housewives of whatever city. People can tune into that shit because that's what they into. That's not for me. I got a thirst for knowledge, you know what I mean? And I like shit that really has me thinking and moving forward. But like people like that, if you just came at somebody with a Bible, they'll turn a deaf ear to it, because they know that shit the truth. And people get uncomfortable with the truth. So I'm not trying to sit here and throw nothing on it. People who on that same mental level and same spiritual level, we can have our time in the appropriate time. You know, you can inbox me or DM me on my Instagram, because I really don't fuck with Facebook. I really don't fuck with Instagram, but you gotta use social media to your advantage. You use that as a tool. Don't let the shit use you. You know what I'm saying? Some people live for this social media shit. I just want to promote my podcast. But anyway, I'm trying to reach kids, and they don't know, they don't even know the Bible, because ain't no parents around here really. And when I say no parents, you know damn well I'm not speaking entirely. As a collective, generally speaking, parents, it's not even a Bible emoji. Why is that, people? So we know parents are not instilling that into their kids. So I can't just come out to these kids and just be talking about ancient Egyptian and Kemet and all that, and what's God's true name, and do you feel that you come from a bloodline, or do you feel like you come from God kind, which is forces, spirits, vibes, whatever you want to call it. But understand, I've done research, I read, I comprehend what I'm reading. I have somewhat of a knowledge on the truth. But I gotta reach these kids first, because you parents, y'all stuck in y'all ways. That's why I say kids, go get your parents, because they need to hear this too. I'm just kicking game and giving you pleasure at the same time. Let me go and make this errand, though. I've been supposed to did that shit, but I'll be back. I'm saying, though. Baby, why you acting like I ain't the same? All I did was grow some hair on my face. Let's go. Find the light through the dark heart. The hard part is getting over the hard harm you gave your heart for. Life's a bitch when you ain't focused, so therefore I push through with all my might till I see God's heart. That's love, that almighty drug I needed though. Cause when I've been going through lately, I beat the strongest up. That's how I know I ain't just me, this God's touch. He's my crutch in times when I feel I ain't got much. No judge, no grudge, no hate, just love. Them drugs I've been using lately fucking me up. Oh, look. Nah, let me stop. But nah, I was saying, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. Man, I'm a grown ass man. A man. I'm 35. I really don't have time to be concerned of others' opinions. It's just opinions, it's not facts. So, anyway, back on you guys who not realizing that, so what, somebody calls you ugly? Oh well, accept that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you are forgetting that you're ugly. Strip all your materials away or whatever. I don't give a fuck about no flesh. I'm a beautiful spirit. You can't tarnish that at all. You can attempt to, and that shows me more of your looks, you know what I'm saying, than what you think you're revealing. But anyway, you guys, y'all gotta get over this. Y'all acting like females, man, about how your appearance is at all times. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be in a good condition. You want to be groomed. There's nothing wrong with being groomed. Be a man. But to you know what I'm saying, I don't know, man. It's funny because y'all ask yourselves why are so many women going to other women. I mean, well, if all you exemplifying to her is that you're a woman your damn self, she may as well be with something more familiar, some type of feline that's at least on the same wavelength she's on. You know what I'm saying? Something that she can connect with emotionally. Since she can't with you because you're been an imitation of her. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys really are worrying about the wrong things, but since we are talking about you being worried about your looks, nigga, you ugly. Strip away all your material, worldly possessions, you know what I'm saying? Females will have a very awesome way of showing you exactly how you look. Believe that. But that shouldn't even discourage you on anything. These fucking females are ugly. They're so ugly, they have to put on a disguise daily. Man, it ain't even weekly, it's daily. Have you guys ever lived in a house with a female like that? You know what I'm saying? I've been there. To see what all you go, I would never go back that way. That's a person who's so insecure of themselves, they don't even remember themselves. Because they're constantly putting on every day is Halloween. You know, Lil Wayne was so ahead of his time, whether he knew it or not. It's deep. We'll speak on it on another topic about the spiritual level that them lyrics was in. It's deep. Y'all see y'all looking crazy because you're not on that. However, I get you there. If not, you don't belong here. But he was so ahead of his time with those lyrics because all we see now is goons and goblins. Whether they're in a violent act or just a daily routine act, you know, just trying to live their life, it's just goons and goblins. You know what I'm saying? It's so much so goons and goblins. It's ghoulish. It's like females have mistuned females have made it so that mistuned females have made it so that mistuned males don't even know what a female is anymore. They made it to where it's easy for a transgender male to look exactly like a female. So those who only see with these two eyes will be fooled. You know, if your vision, your insight is not fully awakened and fully open, and I ain't talking awakened temporarily, awakened at all times, you can see right through the mask and see who you're dealing with. But since we're speaking on a majority level, which I truly don't feel that it's a majority of the world that is mistuned. I think that's what the spotlight is being focused on, and we're not speaking enough about the positive that's going on in the world. But that's what channel LA 852 is about. I'm trying to focus on the positive, but however, my positive eons, the charge that I'm on, is about truth. And truth has nothing to do with right or wrong. Truth is just being definite and just saying what it is, the truth. And the truth of the matter is, mistuned females have made it to where mistuned males can't even interpret a true female. They've made it so easy for a misguided individual to, and the reason I say misguided, transgenders, y'all can take it however y'all want, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. There is some dumb, uneducated theory or way to live, because if they're gonna make y'all a community, and we don't even know where y'all community reside, but if they're gonna make this LBGT thing a community, make it fair all the way across the board. If you can wake up one day and feel like you're a male or a female, I should be able to wake up one day and reap the benefits of being white. Be like, no, officer, I'm white. My dad'll have your ass, buddy. I get clocked over the fucking head with a goddamn baton or shot. Like this shit is fucking dumb and ridiculous. It's just truly ridiculousness. Like it should be on a show. I forget my boy name. The what was he, a skateboarder or something? Rest in peace to the black gentleman he had on his show. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The ridiculousness, dude. The world is becoming a show. Y'all go check out these two movies. One is a dramatic like Hunger Games. I think that's where they probably got Hunger Games from, but the movie is called 1984, and it's an older movie. And then a more recent movie of the millennial time is Idiocracy. It came out in 2002 and 4 and 6 because they kept pulling it. Fox 26 Fox Century 26, Fox 26th Century Films kept pulling it because I feel like, you know, before all this internet was big, you had World Star, YouTube and all this. Long before that, you know, the Illuminati or whatever y'all want to call it, which I look past that, that's just a distraction. But before all that was just open to everybody, you know, people actually, there are good-hearted people who are skilled and have an awesome skill in filming, art, singing, whatever the entertainment fashion may be. And I truly believe good people are in Hollywood. It's just Hollywood is an establishment for freaks. For freaks, weirdos. So it's like being on a police department. Everybody who has a relative or know someone personal level be like, no, there are some good police officers. Yeah and no, because how can you be a good police officer when the establishment of police officer is bad? So you can't change the establishment. It's just like being in a relationship. You can't change a grown man, you can't change a grown woman. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. If this system been going on like this, you're either gonna join or get ate up in it. And I feel to believe, true. Come on now, I'm doing the recording. Chill out. Damn. Oh, damn, no. Anyway, brother, man. Fuck. Disrespectful, man. Either that some people do go into entertainment with good hearts, but they realize they don't belong there. And this particular individual I'm speaking about obviously had a good heart, didn't want to be in the industry, but still want to put this film out because it's so ahead of its time. It's like the movie is called Idiocracy. It's Luke Wilson, that beautiful woman from Saturday Night Live, not Tina Fey, the other one, but she was in the movie with them. I think it was called Sisters. She looked like she kind of Middle Eastern or something. Very attractive woman. Her, Terry Crews, he was the president. He was a WWE star, like a wrestler. The wrestler was the president of the United States. Ain't that some shit? Just some reality TV bull. Ain't that like Trump? But the movie was so ahead of its time about how to give you a quick sum up, Luke Wilson character was in the military, but he like a real average guy, average brain, you know, or whatever. They signed him up for an experiment because he's expendable, you know what I'm saying? You know, if the experiment go wrong, we don't need this average dumbass dude, you know what I'm saying? They didn't say those words, but if you can read between the lines, that's what the movie was saying. They hired a prostitute, which is played by the lady I was talking about, and they put them both in like some little military style caskets or whatever. That's supposed to be like a frozen thing to freeze them or whatever. And something catastrophic happened. It wasn't the end of the world or something, but I think that base they was on blew up. And when they was cleaning the debris or whatever, they put them in the landfill. Over years and years, over 500 years, because it went from 2005 to 2505. So the movie had to have came out in 2005, 2006. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I could have promised you I seen it in 2004. Anyway, the landfill had built up in 500 years, and it avalanched. And he come in Dax from MTV. He come in his apartment. Over the years, the narrator is showing you over the years that scientists stopped trying to create things that we need and are really useful, and kept trying to focus on sex enlargement pills and, you know what I'm saying, sex enhancement shit. Everything started being focused on fun and games and sex. So all the scientists was all about sex. Wasn't nobody trying to come up with nothing creative and brilliant. They were just trying to make penises larger, how to make a man a woman, how to make a woman a man. So 2505 come, and you know, they exaggerate stuff to make their point. Like, they had $50,000 bills. You know what I'm saying? But the price of stuff will be no cheaper than like $5,000. You get what I'm saying? But the world was dumb as fuck. And me and my son was watching it, and the #1 movie in the movie was Why Ouch My Balls. Like, the entire movie was just about this white dude getting kicked in his balls all the time. So my son was like, Dad, this look like the stuff that people be posting on Instagram. And I'm like, just go watch that movie. Let me see what my brother want. I'll be right back, man. Love is the greatest drug on earth, you heard me? Okay, look, I don't know about y'all, but I be on my own, grown shit, trying to get more involved. I swear I love coming home to my lady. Damn, I'm talking like a nigga got a lady. I guess I'm stuck in my past tense. Missing everything that I had then. To every girl that I've been with, I dedicate every sentence to you and your measurements. Cause you the best a nigga ever felt. Slide on in this bitch. Hey, what's happening now? Little nip in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Great rising to all. If you already got your day started, I'm about to get ready in a minute. But I had to make this video real quick. If you're viewing this, I need you to do yourself a favor. I mean, it's on Instagram. All you gotta do is scroll up as this video playing. It may cut off, may not. However, just go to the little the link that's in the bio. Go to my YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button. You dig? And then right after you subscribe, a little bell gonna pop up. Click that too so you can get all notifications when I upload again. Cause let's work smarter, not harder. You dig? Hallelujah. This nigga trying to get my father. That's Dave Chappelle. Black Bush. Y'all remember? Go click the goddamn link and subscribe. Alright. But yeah, any parents out here who feel like, can y'all hear me? Any parents out here who feel like, you know, if y'all not behind me on this and making sure you sitting there along with your child, because if I'm saying anything wrong, please let me know. Because like I said, I'm not trying to say nothing to your child that I want to say to my own two or my brother kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to treat all these kids like they my nieces and nephews. Then, like I said, this is an open audio journal to my son and daughter. But to you parents who would try to stop the truth, I pray for you, because don't be that parent who's jealous of their child and what their child was born into. You know, it seems like I've noticed that. And let's peel some layers back. Let's be honest. Some of you bitches who are single mothers that's raising daughters and sons, especially daughters. Let's talk the mother and daughter relationship. Y'all. First, let's go back to the son. You women are putting your sons in the corner, or tell them to go to his room or play the video game, but you teaching your daughter how to be independent and all that shit. I guess because you, in the back of your mind, know you about to put out when she about 16 any fucking way. Because she gonna realize you ain't shit and start talking back to your dumb ass, because the way you groomed her is to be, you know what I'm saying, all this bullshit. Because kids' first education is on sight. Like, they imitate what they see. Fuck what's being said. They imitate what they see. So if they see mama being a fucking makeup artist, a fucking clown, they gonna be a fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? And you just feeding it to the streets. Then you don't show your little boy no type of independence or nothing. You ain't doing nothing but raising a nigga you claim you can't stand. You are the problem. The real issue is you. That's why the word is issue. They had to exaggerate the shit with two S's. Is you, bitch. The issue is you. You bitches, now let's fast forward a little bit. You females with daughters, y'all, it seems like y'all jealous of y'all's daughters, especially if they got a father who want to be there. It's like you're mad your father didn't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? You start taking shit out on your daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. I'm not trying to, I don't want to come across as like talking to you derogatory and just say you ain't shit, you bum bitch, and you'll never be shit. Don't get it twisted. This ain't that type of show. I'm honest. I'm gonna point out the problem. Now let's work on making a solution. How can we help you? Now, if you choose to turn away for something that can better condition you, then use a dumb bum bitch. Just get the fuck on. This ain't for you. Get the fuck on. This ain't the fucking show for you. But it's crazy because I sit back and observe things, man. Women, some females do their daughters so bad, bro, and it's wolves out here, females. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing but getting that little girl ready to be on somebody's track, somebody trying to pimp that little female, because she don't know what love is, so all the person got to do is provide for her, and she'll think that's love. You know what I'm saying? Provision is more than just putting a roof over your head. Provision is keeping you out of harm's way when you can't even see it. It's called foresight, wisdom. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all material. But see, my women understand that, and my men understand that. It's deeper than just material. Material is a distraction. But I've been noticing that women and some men, I mean males and some females and some males it's like they're jealous of this generation. Like I guess I get it back when my grandpa and grandmother used to say y'all got it easy, because it seems like every generation of technology gets lazier and lazier. And I get it now, because these kids, they think they really hustling and working when they talking about I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, my CD, I'm gonna get my CD out, I'm a rapper. Y'all don't even know how to hustle. Y'all ain't burning your own. Y'all don't even know what CDs is. Y'all ain't burning your CDs, loading them in a trunk, going out of town, facing people. You know what I'm saying? Cause then you'll see real life is real. You'll learn how to respect others' surroundings. When you go in somebody else's town, and hey man, this is my CD, you know what I'm saying? I just want y'all. It's like that's scary to y'all. And see, I don't want to get too far off topic, but that's like what's going on with parents over their children. It's like we're becoming jealous of the way our children got it, and you will set your child up for failure during this way of thinking. You can set your child up for failure with this, because I feel subconsciously some of these parents out here, I had it hard. Shit, I had to do it by myself. You know how these old stupid ass bitches talk. I had to do this shit by myself. My sister didn't help. My mama didn't give a fuck. Her boyfriend was trying to fuck me. Her new husband always trying to fuck me. Well, bitch, you tried to fuck him too. You ain't saying that part. And if a nigga really did try to fuck you, hey, I know real rape victims, people who done been through rape. They usually go find God and get their life back on track. Bitch, if you still out here horning shit, bitch, you the bitch trying to throw that pussy at some grown man. But bitches will be like, all this shit, I had to do this on my own, and to take it out on their child. Why be jealous of your child? You supposed to want your child to have better, regardless of what you came from. The idea is to pass down something that break the cycle, bitch. You're supposed to try to break the cycle and start something better. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing my boy on Big Fat Podcast. Y'all ain't hearing my girl, baby, I forget your name, but the name of her channel is Conversations with Me. Y'all ain't hearing Dr. Umar. Y'all ain't hearing Marcus Garvey. Y'all ain't hearing nobody. Y'all ain't hearing God. You're just in a world full of deaf and blind, leading to deaf and blind. As soon as somebody try to throw some knowledge out there, that's why I say fuck it. I take a whole nother approach. Back in my city, everybody noticed, man, I was always, it's fortunate I got wisdom, and I always like to hang around elders. I'm glad I was born in the family. At times I didn't understand it when I was younger, like why my brother the way he is, why my mama the way she is, but I understand it. It was training me for life. So when I run into somebody with similar ways, I can be like, I may not know your name, but I know you. I know you. My brother just like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I was raised around people who were older, the elders, who gave me game, because I sit back and observe, you know, to take a whole nother route entirely. You know what I'm saying? Because being raised by elders, you soak up wisdom. And I realized to not do what everybody else doing. That's how you stand out. If you doing, we already got a Future. We already got a Cardi B. Why is you trying to be Cardi B? Why is you trying to be Cuban Doll? Why is you trying to be the same person over and over? Be you and stand out. So I remember back here in Shreveport when everybody was doing urban paraphernalia. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to do their urban clothing line. They all had t-shirts. I sit back, I'm like, okay, I can go make a t-shirt with way better logos. You feel me? But why even compete with that? Ain't nobody focusing on these kids. So what I did, I started the girl that I was with at the time, her daughter. That wasn't my biological daughter, but I don't believe in that. If a man chooses, that's why I don't choose to deal with nobody with kids anymore. I'm not even on no sexual stuff anyway. I'm better conditioning myself, celibacy, sobriety, solitude, spirituality, self-discipline. I'm focused on that right now. But I would prefer not to deal with a woman who has kids anymore, because my heart ain't set up to get attached to whatever baggage you bring. And then whenever you get in your little emotional roller coaster and you just go with your mood off a temporary emotion, that breaks my heart. But I started that little girl her own business. I got to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Amaya Kai bracelets and accessories. You know what I'm saying? And was fit to kill it. Like by this time, me and my ex, we would have had online boutiques, physical boutiques, because I'm very business minded. I just don't chase money. The idea wasn't to make money. The idea was to have something nice to spend. I wanted to be able to make money to where my kids can have their own business and we have family businesses. That way it don't feel like I'm going to work. I'm around my family all the time. I'm still there to be able to raise them. See what I'm saying? The blind and the deaf are leading the blind and the deaf. People with no third vision, they only use these two. They can't see the bigger picture. They only see what's in front of them. You see 5 fingers, right? But look past it. Make your eye go across. You'll see more. People can't see past what's in their face. But it's okay, because my biological son and daughter are gonna reap the benefits of what daddy was trying to do. Even though I wasn't overlooking them, I had the kids being kids foundation going on for my biological son and daughter. But for Amaya, since she came to me and said, Dad, I want to sell stuff like you sell stuff. So I took my last $30, went to Walmart and bought a little bracelet thing. We made those. I went to barbershops and beauty salons, sold those. Took that money and went to Hobby Lobby and got better material. Boom, made up page, went and paid for the LLC. Been trying to be an entrepreneur. But see, I say all that to say, I'm not speaking from a bitter aspect. Let me tell y'all something. Stop trying to get real life advice from social media, because it's lames that's sitting. Everybody can have a brilliant thought. Anybody can make something sound good on paper, but how are they living? How is their behavior? So stop looking at memes just because it fits your situation. This is just how the church house works. You feel me? Preachers are they ear ticklers. They're saying scriptures that you want to hear, but not telling you the real scriptures where you have to reap the consequences of your actions. You know, don't just tell me all the sweet, tell me everything. Like the fine print. They don't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying this to speak from a bitter aspect. You have to take a retrospective journey and drive down your past in order to close open wounds. Cause you just going to the club and purchasing stuff, you're trying to bury wounds without confronting them and dealing with them. Because don't nobody want to do this. Everybody always want to point the finger at everybody else and take the blame, but don't nobody want to own up to accountability, have some type of accountability. But when I speak like that, please, ignorant ones, don't think I'm speaking from a bitter. I pray nothing but the best from anybody, any female that I've ever dealt with on a relationship level. I pray the best. I love them. I'm not a type of person, if we didn't work out, I hate you all of a sudden. When I say I love you and I'm in love with you, I mean that. It ain't temporary. If you ever need something from me, if I can help, I got you. But you can still love somebody and not be in love with them. And you can still speak on things from the past. If my tone changed, it's just I'm passionate about it. But that don't mean I'm bitter or anything. Please don't miss the point. The point was I chose to take another route everybody else wasn't taking. And that's what I'm doing with this podcast. Even though I'm trying to speak to people my age or older, or young adults and on up, they too busy trying to live what they see on TV and social media. So the only ones who are really tuning in are the kids. That's why I say, kids, go get your parents, because kids nowadays are seeming to be more advanced and mature than the adults. No one wants to grow up. That's why this world is starting to be flipped upside down, because there's not a generation gap anymore. Everybody is trying to be majority, are trying to be forever young, when they don't even understand the concept of being forever young. They think that got something to do with the physical appearance. Forever young is of the spirit. It's not even a mental thing, it's of the spirit, your soul. You already are forever young. That doesn't mean you have to act immaturely. Understand, these kids are looking up to us. And I'm not talking perfect. That's why everything is still on my Facebook, still on my Instagram. I'm not a Christian. First of all, I'm not a Christian. Ain't no Christian over here. Those are the most hypocritical people to walk the face of this planet Earth. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a person who finna sit here and come at y'all and tell y'all how to be. And I come from this shit that I'm talking about. Any topic I speak of, I personally went through it. And it's on my Instagram, King_JASON_JERNARD. You can go all the way, if you got the time, and the haters always do, because the haters miss nothing. Go down my timeline. I'm not hiding anything. I want you to see the growth and development. Go on my, I leave everything open so you can go back and see it for yourself and see the growth. When it's true, you ain't gotta hide it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting on a perception for people to want to like me. I love myself. God, thank you for revealing who I am, because I had lost sight. I love myself, so your likes mean nothing to me. I don't need likes anyway. I'm a person who desires love, unconditional love. So I leave everything open because I'm not trying to put on a front. See for yourself the change behavior, because Ivan, associate of mine, Ivan, posted on his his Facebook, name 3 words that are greater than I love you. I put applied behavior change, or change behavior applied. I got the most hearts. You can go look on that comment on his post and look at the comments. Everybody was saying dumb shit. Money this, money, your numbers hit. Give me food, or a bunch of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But I simply put, and I'm not trying to brag, it ain't about that. Y'all missing the point, worrying about the wrong things. I basically said behavior change, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't say I'm sorry or apologize anymore, because if you look up the definition of apology, it just means behavior change. You know what I'm saying? You can't use a word in its definition. So if you're saying you're sorry, you're gonna start believing it. You're cursing yourself, saying you're sorry. That's why females and males also are starting to, a pair of lips can say anything. We're starting to let words go in one ear and out the other. Show me. So if I was wrong about something in my past, point blank period, I'm gonna just say I'm wrong. Now, how can you help me to correct myself so that I can be better in the near future and won't be wrong anymore? I'm gonna apply behavior change. So I leave my Facebook open, and my Facebook is Jason Jannard Gibson, capital I, so it look like 3 Roman numerals, like Jason Jannard Gibson III, with J Bird in parentheses, JBYRD. You can go look at that one, or you can go look at my old Facebook page that my ex, when she decided to leave, she changed my password, so I don't even know how. That's the reason I started the second Facebook page. It's JA_SIN J Bird, JBYRD Gibson, GIPSON the third. You can go look at all these pages. See why because I've been on Facebook since I was in college. That's where it first started. See my growth. You know what I'm saying? See that I really wasn't bad off. I started going away from God. Now I'm trying to get myself back right, because it ain't cool out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to reach these kids because the parents are already stuck in their ways. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. The dog got to be willing to learn on his own. I'm about to go help my mom out. No, I don't live with my mom. My mom needs help. Y'all got to grow the fuck up. Kids, go get your parents. They need to. I hope y'all enjoyed episode 1. If you subscribe, what you need to do, go on subscribe so you can go and get the notifications for episode 2. We're going to be talking about cutting people off and much more.
Nigga, you talking about yourself.
Stay tuned.
Around when you didn't know this podcast wasn't coming, you wouldn't even been over here. So I had to say that so you can understand what's about to happen here.
Fucking dog. Why you want to speak? Somebody has left for everybody this shit. You ain't like this shit. Hey, relax now, I'm cool. Relax, I'm cool. What is you? I'm cool, motherfucker. I'm cool. Sit your sips. You weak. Wait, you are weak. Wait, he just got manhandled with one arm. Nah, yeah. Man, relax.
See, I had to put this nigga out of my house, and I told him straight up, you know, I'm not fucking with you no more, man. Until you show me some changed behavior. I keep losing my lighter. Oh, it's recording? Okay. The best pussy I ever had lived on Section 8. The best meal I ever had came off a paper plate. Damn. If you ain't real, you'll never relate. Real recognize real, but real recognize the fake too. As well, I bid you deal. I watch Joe Budden too much. Fuck. It ain't much on the TV. So I create my own channel. Now can you tune in? Can you tune in? What frequency y'all? Can you tune in?